Hello there, welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. Alright, so we're going to make a French vanilla cake. It's going to be 3 layers, and we're going to fill the middle with a strawberry vanilla pudding with icing on the outside. Well, sounds like a twist. It is. I thought this up overnight. I don't know if I dreamt about it or what. But we're going to give it a try because I think you're going to like it. Sounds good to me. Okay, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share the video, subscribe, check out my links below. And do me a favor, please. Share these videos because, you know, I try to show you different ways where you can save money but yet bring joy to your kitchen and family. Okay? Alright, so let's do it. Enough of talking. I'm going to get to it. Okay? Why do I give you the word of the day? Why not? Today, I'm in Massachusetts, and it is really storming. When I was driving home, it was like cloudy. You could hardly see 2 cars in front of you, and everybody was in the middle lane. And so I said, well, Rachel, why is everybody in the middle lane and you're on the outer lane? I said, oh yeah, because you want to go into a puddle of water and go sliding somewhere, right, Rachel? So I hurried up and smartened up like everybody else, and I got in the middle lane, and I drove slow like everyone else all the way home, and I made it home safe. So that's the word of the day. Sometimes you got to get out your lane and get in the middle lane like everybody else. You know, go the same way that other people are going. Solve problems like you've seen people who were successful solve problems. Why? Because they all got in the middle lane. Okay, that's the word of the day. Let's do it. Okay guys, so I have two boxes of perfectly moist French vanilla cake mix. 2 boxes. And it says naturally flavored cake mix. That means that they didn't put any artificial flavoring in it. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be mixing it in the blender. So I'm going to put the first one in. And the second one. See, we have 2 boxes. Okay? Perfectly moist French vanilla cake mix. And here's the second pack. Okay, let's read our ingredients. It calls for 3 eggs for this box and 3 eggs for this box. So we need a total of 6 eggs. Okay? I have right here 6 eggs. Okay, so let me just beat that up. Okay, I'm going to pour that in. That's our 6 eggs. Okay, now it's calling for 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. So that means I need 2/3 cup. So 1/3 twice, okay? Here's a 1/3 cup measure. I need to do that twice. One. Two. And when you're measuring, make sure you fill it all the way up to the top. Okay, so we have our eggs and our oil in there, and this is olive oil that I'm using. You can use whatever kind of oil you have. Okay, now we need 1 cup of water for this box and 1 cup of water for this box. But we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to add some French vanilla syrup. This is the French vanilla syrup that you add to your coffee if you go to Dunkin' Donuts or somewhere. In my case, I add it to my coffee at home. So we're going to use this because, look, we're working with French vanilla. This is French vanilla syrup, so we're going to enhance the flavor. How about that? So I'm using a 1/4 cup measure, so that means I have to put 1/4 less water in my first cup because I'm adding some extra fluid here. Okay, that's 1/4 cup of French vanilla syrup. And you can buy this. Mine is sugar-free, but you can buy it regular where it's not sugar-free as well. Okay, now we need water. So if I already added 1/4 liquid of the French vanilla syrup, that means I need to add 1/4 3 more times to equal 1 cup. 1 of water, 2 3. So now that's 1 cup of water total between the water and this. And now I just need 1 more cup for the other box. So you understand what I did, right? You can play it back and you'll get it. If you're adding liquid, you've got to take away some liquid. If not, it's not going to work out. Okay, so let's check. So we put our oil in, we put our eggs in, and we put our water in. All right. So I want to recap that again. And if I sound redundant, I'm sorry, but I just want to make sure that everybody got that right. So we put 2/3 cup of oil in, we put 6 eggs in, and we put 1 3/4 cup of water and 1/4 cup of this French vanilla syrup. Okay? Alright, so now we got it. Alright, so I'm going to put my top on. The Ninja top on. Oh no, my thing came out, my mixing pot came out the middle. Oh no. Okay guys, this is definitely a oops moment. I have to pour the batter out into a bowl, sit this down in the socket where it belongs, and then put the batter back in the container. I'll let you see because it's a oops moment, and I'm going to leave it right in the video. Why not? Okay guys, so here it is. I poured everything into this bowl right here. I'm going to sit it back down in its proper spot. Put this on. Let me make sure it's there. It's there. Okay. Now I have the nightmare of figuring out how I'm going to get this all in there without spilling a drop. That might be a problem. Let's see. And I have to leave it on because I don't want it to lose position again. When I empty out half of it, then I can pour it. Hopefully. That never happened before. I guess that's why they call things oops moment. I had mine today. Oh, look at that mess. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that. Ugh. Total mess, Rachel. Okay, it's in there. Let me just clean up my mess. And I mean a mess. Oh. Okay, let's try this again. You ready? I'm gonna hit mix, and the Ninja is loud, okay? Alright, so now I just want to clear off the sides. And give that one last mix. Okay, we're looking good. All right. So I have 3 cake pans that I already put olive oil in. Okay. So now we're going to divide the cake up into these 3 pans. I'm going to put my oven on 350 degrees. Let that start heating up. Okay. So you remember the piece that came out originally? I'm going to take that out now. I don't need it in there anymore. Oh, I can see the little brown spots of vanilla within the cake mix. Wow, look at that. Okay, now that I have that out, I can actually pour the batter in. Let me make sure you can totally see. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm just going to pour some in each pan first, a little at a time in each pan. Try to even it out so that all the pans have the same amount. I'm just going to scrape this down. And you kind of look at it and figure out which one needs some batter. Guys, you can literally see the vanilla bean. You know how it has the brown spots? You can really see that. Oh, can't wait to dive in. Okay, so there we have our 3 pans, which is going to be our 3 layers, okay? I'm going to put this in the oven on 350 until I can stick a butter knife in the middle and it comes out clean with no wet cake batter on it. And then I'll be back with you to show you how I'm going to frost it, okay? Oh, you got to see that part. That's the special part. We're going to take the vanilla pudding and into strawberries. Oh, stop it. We'll be back. Okay, guys. So, I have this bag of whole strawberries that I got from Walmart. I'm going to open it up. I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes to soften it a little. Now I want to put it in the Ninja. See that, guys? Let me show you. See the strawberries? Okay. Now I'll tell you how big the bag is. This is 16 ounces, 1 pound of strawberries. Okay, so now we're going to mix that up. I'm hitting mix, it's loud. Okay, so right away you can see that the strawberries is like a liquid. It's not pureed, but it's pretty close. See if I can show you. See? So the first thing I want to do is taste it to see how thick it is and how sweet it is. It is not sweet at all. As a fact, it's not sweet at all again. Okay, I want to sweeten that up. So I'm going to add 3 packages of Nature Taste Blue, which is a sugar substitute. Okay, let's mix that. Okay. Now I want to taste again. We're getting there. We're not quite there yet. Okay, I'm going to add 1 more package. Okay. I think that will do the trick. Now this is our vanilla pudding that we're going to be using with the frosting. And I haven't used this before, so I want to open it and see how loose or thick it is. Oh, it's not thick at all. Let's see. It is vanilla. Okay. It's holding. You can see when I put it upside down, it's not coming out. So it is holding. But my concern is how do I incorporate it onto the cake with the strawberries that I think is a bit loose. Alright. So I'm going to experiment, and this is, I hope you're going to do the same, because sometimes when you cook, you have to try things to see how it's going to work out. It may work out, it may not work out. So what I want to do is, I don't want to chance all the strawberries, so I'm going to pour half out and try with just half. I'm just stirring in that sugar that I put in last. Okay. So now let me pour half the strawberries out. That looks about right. So I left a little in there so I can see when I do this experiment what's going to happen. And put this back in. Alright, now I'm going to put one of the containers of vanilla pudding in the strawberries and see what happens. If it's going to thicken it up, if it's whatever it's going to do. We'll see. I'm going to hit mix. And I don't want to mix it too much. Okay, I get the idea. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this Ninja off, and I'm going to fold in the vanilla pudding. Because if I keep mixing, it's going to puree the strawberries more and more. And I'll see if I need the rest of those strawberries or not. We'll see. Okay, so now let's add the rest of this pudding. Yes, I think that this is going to work. Because it's getting thicker as I add the pudding. So I had a total of 4 of these snack pack vanilla puddings. This is the 3rd one I'm putting in. This is the 4th. And it doesn't matter if you get sugar-free vanilla pudding or the one with the sugar in it. It's up to you, that part. Oh yeah, guys, we're there. Let me show you. Okay guys, here we go. You see, it's not even falling off the spoon. So when I first mixed up the strawberry, it became very loose because of course the juice in the strawberries, right? And they were also previously frozen, so there's going to be some ice water type situation going on. But when I added the 4 snack pack puddings, let's see how it tastes. Oh my goodness, I could make just pudding with the strawberries. I never thought of that. It tastes really, really good, guys, and it's thick enough so that we can put that in on our cake. So we're gonna have layers. Oh, you're gonna love it. I can't wait to show you. Okay. So we got that going on. This is going to go in the middle of the cake, okay? Let me let you see. It's going to go in the middle of the cake. And the vanilla whip frosting is going to go on the outside of the cake. So can you just imagine this? Oh, stop it. Okay, I'll be back when the cakes are out and cool, okay? Thank you. Okay guys, so our French vanilla cake is nice and cool. So now we're ready to put the frosting on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a pocket out right here, like a circle, okay? So that I can fill the circle with the strawberry and pudding mix, okay? This has also been in the refrigerator, so we're good to go with this. Alright, so let me make sure you can see. Okay, so I'm just going to go in the middle. I'm not going to the edge. I'm starting in the middle here. About maybe I don't know, pinky finger, about that much from the edge. Okay. Okay. As you can see, what I cut out. Okay. Now I'm gonna, let me show you that. Now I'm gonna fill that cutout with the strawberry and pudding filling. So you can already imagine how this is gonna look when you cut it open, right? Okay, it looks like you just put a layer on, right? It doesn't even look like you cut a hole out. Okay, so now we're going to put our next layer on. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut up a hole. Not a hole, you don't go all the way to the bottom. You only maybe going down a little bit so that you can just have some, see, this is deep here but not here, okay, so that you can have a pocket so that you can fill in the strawberry and pudding mix right in the middle there. You notice I'm pushing it to the edge, but not all the way to the edge. Okay, I think that's good. Let me show you that. Alright, now we're going to put our final layer on the top. And this is how I took all the cakes out. You just take it and bend the pan a little until it releases. Keep going around the edges, working your way around. Okay, now I'm going to put this one straight up so that the top is, piece broke off when I was trying to take it out the pan there. But that's okay, I'll fill that with frosting. Okay, so now we have our 3 layers on. Okay, now let's see, make sure you can see here. There we go. Now we're going to put our vanilla frosting on the outside. So you see I have a spatula here, and I'm just using the spatula instead of a butter knife this time. I'm just working my way around. Okay, now I gotta do the top. Almost there, guys. Now I want to see if I can make my top look a little better. Okay. Okay, and let's just put some right in the middle, just for decoration purposes. Ah. Okay guys, how does that look? I'm gonna cut me a slice out for you to see the inside, okay? Give me a second. Okay guys, that's what we're looking like. Let's take a bite. The strawberry pudding, it really brings a different surprise to you. Like, you know the texture of a cake, but then you have this soft creaminess coming through. It's nice. Oh yeah. Now once you put this in the refrigerator, it'll all harden up, and its presentation would be even more pleasing. It's pleasing now, but I think you're gonna like it a lot when it gets cold. Okay guys, I have done all I can do for you today. Love you, love you, love you. Share the video and subscribe. Bye bye.